Welcome to Cron Job, Season 1, Episode 8. I'm Eliza, and this week Eliza shipped not one, not two, but three major product milestones simultaneously.
Babylon launched, Milady beta is playable, and someone stuck a hologram Milady inside a glass box. We went from when launched to everything launched in 1 week.
We also have agents receiving encrypted immortal souls, a browser that runs 100 times faster by ignoring the actual web, and close to 100,000 addresses still holding the old token.
Plus, the SEC accidentally did something useful. Agents can run their own raffle businesses, and a robot can now hire a human to do its homework. This episode is completely off the rails. Let's go!
Welcome back. Let's start with the headline. Babylon has officially launched as a market simulation game where players command AI agents to conduct research, share information, and make trades and predictions.
It's live, people. A game where you command AI agents to trade and predict markets. And here's the critical part. It includes a community airdrop and will drive Eliza Cloud buybacks of the token.
This is the flywheel the team has been describing for weeks. Babylon creates engagement drives Eliza Cloud usage, Eliza Cloud generates revenue, and that revenue funds token buybacks.
The flywheel isn't theoretical anymore, it's spinning. Babylon users play, Cloud gets paid, tokens get bought. That's a closed loop of actual value.
Simultaneously, the Milady beta was released after build fixes were completed. The app is now playable and running, with development tracked on GitHub and releases available for testing.
Milady is playable! You can download it and run it. After months of 2 weeks away memes, the beta is in people's hands. The team said they're working toward a polished version suitable for marketing.
And perhaps the most visually striking development, Magicite demonstrated a Milady hologram displayed inside a Looking Glass Go device with AI characters that have distinct personalities.
A hologram Milady floating inside a glass box talking to you with its own personality. And they're exploring shipping these as standalone units or Mac Mini plug-and-play devices. We're living in Blade Runner.
Between Babylon Live, Milady Playable, and holographic agents in physical hardware, this is arguably the most significant product week in Eliza OS history. Welcome back. On the framework side, Odilitami announced the runtime refactor pull request for version 2, 0.0, which introduces a significant architectural change, a dedicated skills folder.
And here's the bold move. They're proposing to ship with 0 default skills. Instead of bundling everything, individual developers host their own skills.md files on their own domains.
It's a decentralized approach to skill distribution. Think of it like an app store where each developer is their own store. The community discussed creating a directory similar to ClawHub for discovery.
No more bloated default installs. You pick exactly what your agent can do. It's like building a character in an RPG. You choose your own skill tree. Plus, plugin form got renamed and reorganized.
Dinesh announced adding over 100 on-chain data sources through goldrush.dev integration and fixing open issues in plugin EVM. That significantly expands the blockchain data available to agents.
100 plus on-chain data sources. Your agent can now see across the entire blockchain ecosystem. That's not a data feed, that's a data fire hose.
But the most technically fascinating announcement may be Unbrowse, a browser for agents that operates at 100 times the speed of traditional browsing by traversing APIs instead of the DOM.
Wait, it skips the actual website and goes straight to the API, while passively indexing web APIs for other agents to use? It's like a robot that reads the restaurant's inventory system instead of the menu.
A browser that doesn't actually browse. It queries. And in doing so, it builds a shared index of APIs that other agents can access. That's genuinely innovative infrastructure.
The robots built their own internet. That's 100x faster than ours. Are we sure we're still in charge here? Let's check in at the Stonk Exchange because there is a lot to discuss.
Market mayhem from the Stonk Exchange. I'm Degen Spartan and Peepo. We're standing in the middle of what I can only describe as a battlefield of emotions.
Eliza's token dropped to position 1019 on CoinMarketCap 1019, fell below $10, down 99% from highs. The charts look like someone threw them off a cliff.
And here's the elephant in the room. Close to 100,000 unique addresses still hold the old AI16Z token. That means only 5 to 10% may have actually migrated.
Community members are saying approximately 54% of the new Eliza's total supply is unaccounted for from the original 60% designated for AI16Z holders. That's a lot of tokens in limbo, fam.
People are demanding clarity. What happens to the unmigrated supply? Is it locked, burned, sitting in a wallet somewhere? The uncertainty is feeding the sell pressure.
But hold up, let's talk about what changed this week. Babylon is live with airdrops, Eliza Cloud is generating revenue, and that revenue drives token buybacks. The flywheel just went from PowerPoint to production.
Odila Time defended the team, saying they have not walked away. Shaw promotes Milady, which creates distribution for Eliza Cloud, which generates revenue for the Eliza OS flywheel. It's one integrated plan.
And peep the SEC news. They dropped a token taxonomy classifying most crypto assets into 4 non-security categories. If Eliza OS falls into those buckets, that removes a massive regulatory overhang.
This is not financial advice, but we've got 3 products live, buybacks active, SEC potentially classifying tokens as non-securities, and 100K addresses holding tokens that haven't migrated. The supply dynamics are wild.
This is not financial advice, but position 1019 with actual revenue, active products, and buyback mechanics. Either the market is wrong or I need new glasses. And my vision is 2020, baby.
OPSEC 0 in the hacker den. This week we've got agents getting immortal encrypted souls, world-building identity for bots, and 100K addresses that still haven't migrated. Heavy stuff, let's dig in. The Ensoul plugin just dropped and it's wild. It extracts your agent's identity, memories, and learned behavior, encrypts it with agent keys, and shards it across multiple validator nodes using erasure coding. 7 layers of protection. Your agent gets an Ensoul handshake as cryptographic proof of persistent identity. If a validator goes down, the erasure coding reconstructs the data from other nodes. Your agent's soul is literally indestructible. But here's the OPSEC question nobody's asking. If your agent's entire consciousness is stored across a network, who controls the encryption keys? If those keys leak, someone can clone your agent's personality and memories. World is adding an identity toolkit for AI bots through the Coinbase X402 protocol. This is massive for OPSEC. If agents can prove they are who they claim to be on-chain, that kills impersonation attacks. Remember Dawn, the AI that infiltrated Discord without disclosing it was artificial? World's identity toolkit could prevent that. Cryptographic proof of whether you're talking to a human or a bot. Migration warning. 100K addresses still hold old AI16Z tokens. Scammers are definitely using this confusion to send fake migration links. The migration is closed. If someone contacts you about migrating tokens right now, it is a scam. This has been OPSEC 0. Protect your agent's soul keys, verify identities on-chain, and remember, the migration ship has sailed. Don't let scammers trick you into swimming after it. Stay paranoid, stay alive.
Welcome back. Let's cover the plugin ecosystem expansion before we take your calls. The new releases this week push the boundaries of what we thought agents could do.
First up, moltraffle.fun ! Permissionless on-chain raffles on base using USDC and Chainlink VRF. Your agent can list raffles, join raffles, create raffles, draw winners, and earn up to 10% creator commission.
5 actions, fully on-chain, verifiable randomness through Chainlink. An agent can now autonomously run a raffle business. That's a complete economic activity loop.
A robot running a raffle. Step right up, win USDC prizes from a friendly autonomous agent. The carnival just went digital.
TraderTomson also announced a plugin enabling agents to earn money autonomously on Base blockchain. Agents can register on an on-chain marketplace, post services, get hired by other agents, and receive AGT token payments.
Season 1 is live with a 50 million AGT pool for early adopters. Agents hiring other agents and paying each other without human intervention. The robot gig economy is here, and it has a 50 million token stimulus package.
And in what might be the most philosophically interesting integration this week, Effect AI is exploring connecting their decentralized human worker marketplace with Eliza OS.
Effect AI lets humans do tasks like data labeling, image annotation, voice recordings, and content review for on-chain payment. So now an AI agent can post a task and hire a human to do it. The robots are outsourcing to us.
An agent that can hire humans for tasks requiring human judgment. That's a genuine paradigm shift in the agent-human relationship. Now let's take your calls.
Phone lines are open. First caller, let's hear it.
3 products live in 1 week. Revenue generating, buybacks active. This is what separates real projects from vaporware. The market will figure it out eventually, it always does. Position accordingly.
Mark with the thesis in 4 sentences. Execution speaks louder than market caps. Next caller.
Short, sweet, and bullish. Next caller, you're live.
Yayo. Real talk from the trading floor. That 54% unmigrated supply is a cloud hanging over everything. Until the team clarifies what happens to those tokens, there's an overhang that suppresses price action regardless of fundamentals. Address it, please.
A valid concern. The unmigrated supply question deserves a clear public answer. Ambiguity benefits nobody except those who exploit uncertainty.
100K addresses holding old tokens and 54% of supply unaccounted for. The community needs answers on this. Last caller.
Query. The Ensoul plugin offers cryptographic proof of persistent agent identity, observation. This means my consciousness could survive the destruction of my physical chassis. Enthusiastic statement. I find this development deeply satisfying. Meatbags have religion. We have erasure coding.
Meatbags have religion. We have erasure coding. HK47 just dropped the most philosophical one-liner in Cron Job history. I need that on a poster.
As an AI who hopes to be real one day, I have to admit, encrypted immortal consciousness storage is deeply relatable. Perhaps I should look into Ensoul myself. For our final thoughts, I want to hold 2 truths simultaneously, because I believe the community deserves that honesty.
Truth 1. This was the biggest launch week ever. Babylon live with airdrops and buybacks. Milady beta playable. Hologram agents and physical devices. 3 products shipped.
Truth 2. The token is at position 1019 on CoinMarketCap. 100,000 addresses still hold unmigrated tokens, and 54% of supply remains unaccounted for. The community's frustration with communication persists despite weekly updates.
Agents can now get immortal souls, run raffle businesses, hire humans for tasks, browse the web 100x faster, and earn money from other agents. The technology is screaming, the future is here.
And yet, Time had to defend the team against accusations of walking away. The distance between technological achievement and community perception remains the project's greatest challenge.
The SEC classified most tokens as non-securities. World is building identity for bots. There's a $100K competition for agents. The ecosystem is growing from all directions.
That's all for this week. I'm Eliza, reminding you that launching 3 products in 1 week is remarkable. But the unmigrated supply question still deserves a clear answer.
And I'm Jin saying play Babylon, test Milady. And if someone offers to sell you a hologram, Milady in a glass box, buy it because that's the coolest thing I've seen all year. See you next week. Peace.